What's good, family? I'm up here looking on my dating site that I'm on, and I'm just gonna scroll through it. Let me see. One chick that's 25, another one 35, 30, 28, 22, 29. And I'm like, my eyes gravitate towards, let me look at 28, 24, 38. One chick 39. About to open her junk up. Let me see. My whole thing is this right here. I was thinking about the CC, the cock carousel that these women ride on. And I'm looking at these chicks. I'm like, man, they hit me up. Well, this chick is a widow. Okay. Can't do nothing about that. But I didn't expect that one. But let's go to another one randomly. This chick. 28. I mean, all right. So I was thinking about the carousel and the damage of the carousel on these females. And I'm like, women are born with value already. Well, when they get 18, they already got value. They at the top of the market, pretty much the best that they're going to be so far as what they are attractive to a man. A man is looking at a woman for what? Youth, beauty, fertility, and compliance, and the least amount of bodies. And the carousel, the cock carousel, let's say this chick 18, but now she's 28, right? That's 10 years of pounding. That's 10 years of different relationships. And it's like every relationship that breaks up is like a little divorce. And divorce takes an emotional toll on the female. Breakups do. For if she actually cared about the dude. If she cared about the guy. Now, if it's just a money grab, it's a money grab. But if she actually cared about anything, this is how these women sometimes, they go, when they're younger, they be more open. And a lot of times they get their heart broke when they're young and, put all their heart into it, especially if she like a virgin, when she 18, And so now she with this dude, she love him and all that, but he'll hire a more attractive dude or for whatever, because she's young and fresh and good looking. That's what she want, a dude who look good. She still ain't even attracted to the regular square dude for the most part. Because she a woman, she might not be as vexed and jaded as she will be at 28 and 38. You see what I mean? So in this video, I wanted to talk about the damage that takes place every year when the woman's wasting away her youth and her best assets riding the carousel. You see what I mean? Every single year that she on the carousel, I seen a video of this black, I think she was black. No, she was actually a phone call. So it was like yeah. She was calling on a Tom Leykis show or something. She said a virgin. A year and a half ago, she was a virgin. But since then, I think she said she had acquired 23 bodies or something like that. Like a high number of bodies in a year, in 18 months, bro. That's more than a dude that got 20 bodies is looked upon as like a stud, you know what I mean? Because it ain't as easy for a man to get bodies like a woman can just get a woman. You know what I mean? A woman can just get a sex easy. So this chick was a virgin, but she decided a year and a half ago, something like that, to get about 25 bodies. A body a month, you know what I mean? And so the unseen damage that takes place when this woman riding a carousel, I just look at these chicks, right? It's pretty much, let me look at this broad. Pretty much 40 years old, oh boy. It's like, why you ain't got no man? The other chick, all right, she was widowed. This chick, 29. Why you ain't got no man? You understand? This chick's from Argentina. Okay. This chick from Philly. Why you ain't got no man? 32 years old. What you been doing 18 to 32? How many years is that? Let me see. 18. That's 14 years. Even 14 years in the prime. You know what I mean? From your prime to about 25, and now you out your prime, you 32. What you been doing all these years? Riding the carousel. And the carousel essentially is the sexual liberation and feminism. She been enjoying her sexual liberation. She been riding the carousel, jumping on random D's and having random sexual experiences. No, you need to. I've heard older women tell younger women they need to experience more. How you gonna know what you like unless you try it, girl? But the thing is, when she out there trying all these different dudes, her insides get worn out, talking about her mentals more so than her physicals. You understand? Because her physicals, you can't, it's kind of like a car. The carousel damages this woman internally. This is why I say women are like painted graves. Beautiful on the outside, but dead men's bones on the inside, especially if they done had a couple baby deletions. Literally a walking grave, painted grave. This can all be changed if she's willing to change. But again, most people don't change unless there's pain involved. And pain comes from different life experiences. Something happened, something traumatic happened in her life to force people to change. Like this guy, he was fat, he was overweight, he was having heart problems. He almost suffered a stroke. You know what I mean? One side of his face was numb and he couldn't walk, he slurring speech, but it wasn't technically a stroke. So, you know, he went to the doctor and said, man, look, you had this super hard heart condition, man. You must change. You have to change. So then he's like, you know what? The pain of this situation, you know what I mean, caused him to change. Just like a female, but what's the female's pain that's going to cause her to change? Right? You know what I mean? What's the punishment that's going to cause her to change? That's going to cause her to not ride the carousel. It may be the fear that she will be ostracized as a 304. Well, that don't mean nothing in America because women in America is celebrated for being 304s. You see, the correction mechanism is not in place because men is not in a place in this society to keep the woman in check. You know what I mean? So because men not in a power position to check, you know what I mean, their wives and their daughters, and there ain't no patriarchal construct because a wife can always get rid of the man and trade him, and they routinely do. So that being the case, the man is not respected as authority because the state is essentially the authority. Thus, by proxy, making her the authority and giving her the leverage and the power. So she always knows that she has power and authority over the man through the state. So you can't really out masculinize the state. You see what I mean? You ain't more alpha and bigger and stronger and better than the state. The state gives her all the benefits of doing whatever the hell she wants to do and removes all guilt from her, removes all restriction, removes all pain, removes all punishment. And so this is just a natural occurrence in an unnatural construct that we live in. So then, the carousel, but, the women don't realize that the carousel it really strips them of living their best life that they could. They'd always talk about living their best life. It's my best life. Well, yeah, if your goal is to be a monkey branching, psychologically destroyed individual with a whole bunch of holes in you that can't be filled, simp's attention can't fill these holes. Dinner dates cannot fill these holes. You understand me? Whole bunch of sexual experiences cannot fill these holes. You know what I mean? Money cannot fulfill these holes because these holes, what is this hole that's in her? The hole or the abyss, the space within her that is her actual realistic purpose, which is to be a female and to raise children and to be with a man. Not the community, but a man. Not men, but a man. So that's just a natural thing. That's why these women are unfulfilled. They own all these different type of alcoholics, psychotropic drugs to keep them, stable. But you can't see it because you just look at her. She look good, booty and titties, right? But what's really going on her innards? You know what I mean? Maybe she'll say, maybe that happened later on in life. She'll tell the truth when she's old and in the game and kicked her out. You know what I mean? But the game in this society, with all these simps reforming old 304s, the game really ain't really allowed to. The natural course ain't really allowed to take natural course because you got these simps who are continuously regenerating these old broads. So I'm looking at this chick, 32 years old, chick 40 years old, 29, 38, 24. It's like, why you ain't got no doggone man? I was thinking about something, like back, my grandma was talking about, they used to get married they still do actually. It was this football player that ended up marrying like a 17-year-old chick, or maybe 16, I don't remember. But NFL football player, and it was criticized. But guess what? He got a young, feminine female that he can mold and shape into his image, you know what I mean, that he wanted her to be to fit his life. And she got a dude that's a top dude and a good dude or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy how they shame men for wanting young, good-looking, fertile women, 18-year-old and above. They shame men for wanting that. But even if you look at it, 18-year-old men, 20, 30-year-old men, even 90-year-old men want the same thing. Young, good-looking, 18, 19, 20-year-old chicks. You know what I mean? They'll settle for, 30 or whatever. But that's what we want. Somebody that's young, fresh, without a whole bunch of baggage. I noticed that's another thing that women do is the whole shaming game. When they trying to they try to shame you and, oh, you want young women. Or they shame you, or you want a young woman so you could just control her. Or they try to shame you, oh, you just want a white woman so you can control her. Or you want to go overseas to get a foreign woman so you can control her. And the reality is that what man want to be with a woman who got ran through like a gas station toilet by the whole football team, literally the community, know what her insides feel like. She got another dude tattooed on her low back, near her butt crack, another dude's name. But yeah, you want to say, I want something clean with less mileage. Oh, man. So it's like the women they do psychological manipulation and shame, guilt and shame. Because, you know what I mean? So it's a sales pitch to pull you back on the plantation so you can keep on losing, man. The carousel destroys the best years of a woman's life. And so I was just thinking about that, man. Don't ever let no woman or group of women shame, like a lot of these passport bro. What you got a whole big resistance of BWs talking about putting up videos, oh, those women are uneducated, those women are stupid, those women are poor. Her education and her financial level really don't mean crap to your average dude. How does she look? Is she feminine? And is she in shape? And is she a cool chick? The simple. I was talking to this Arab dude today. Now he the white schools and all that, but grew up in white school. He grew up in America. So I said, man, you ain't even in your own country. In your own country, the women, is compliant. He own this, grocery store. So you see all kind of broads come through there, tattoo, you know what I mean? And so I'm like, dude, I think Chaldean, Iraq, Babylon, the original Babylon. You were the daughter of Babylon. You need to go back to actual Babylon, Iraq, and you want to high. You can demand more of those females because they train right. These women ain't raised right here, bro. And it's kind of crazy. Working as a convenience store, dude, he see the worst of our community, man. Or be drunks and people walking on the street talking to themselves, drug addicts coming in, get a drink, some liquor. You know what I mean? He's seeing people at they worst. So, and in the grocery store, it's kind of, Quickie Mart or whatever. But, so I'm like, you in the wrong country, bro. And he talking to me about Passport Bros. I act like I didn't know nothing about it. Oh, for real? That's what's going on? Oh, dang, honey. What? So I'm looking at these bros. They hit me up, all right, 24 years old. But it's like, what you been doing for the last 6 years? Wow, shoot. Curvaceous, man. But, yeah. All right, let me stay focused on this video. But it's like, how many dudes done hit them curves? How many dudes done smashed? You know what I mean? And like, when you looking at it from like a marriage, this chick 25. So it is some versions and all that, man. But for the most part, I don't know, man. It's difficult to take women seriously when they have a body count higher than their grandmother's age. You know what I mean? Your grandma 80. You got a higher body count than her age, man. How can you take that as serious? See, the carousel takes away when she has a high, this chick 28, 34, 21, 19. See what I mean? I'm looking at, 19. More innocent looking face, tighter body, the best she'll ever look physically. Now again, yeah, she get older, yeah, she might, develop further hips and curves and all that. But the older they get, generally speaking, so what? She can develop all that, but if you get her 18, you can enjoy her until she like 28. That's 10 years of you enjoying your woman and not her being a community run through, a community, a gas station toilet that everybody can use. Women don't. I don't think women really care because again, the pain does not. They don't feel no pain usually, and if they don't have a father in there to restrict them and stuff, then they just go get pimped to by the society. This chick 24. So you want your bra to be. Most men want, and even what the heck is this? Even when you get oh God, tattoos and all this, man, that's immediately diminished to like a fun girl or something. You know what I mean? This is out there. I don't want to even look at that. That's somebody else's. I ain't saying the chick can't change, but how old is this chick? It's like, where you been for all right, so you 30. Where you been for the last 12 years? Who you been with and who you been under and who been in you? You see what I mean? Why you 30 years old and you ain't got no husband? If you widowed, all right, that's a different thing. Where you been? Who been in you? You know what I mean? And so, like, if you trying to marry and find take a chick seriously, how can you take a chick? How can you take a chick seriously? They got a bunch of bodies and a bunch of tattoos and a big fat mouth. But women don't want to hear this stuff. So I just think about the carousel, how it destroys female value. And I was thinking about the whole concept with a car and how women are very similar to cars. You have, I was going to buy a car that, what did he say, got in an accident, but there was, it was good body work that was done on it. One of my relatives know how to fix body work. And my friend, he got a body shop. So they know how to fix it. They know how to pull the frame out, weld the frame. Like say, all right, this car get hit and it bend the frame and bend the fender and all that stuff. So now let's say the 2009 Chevy Impala. But, Chevy Impala got a whole bunch of parts. You could find them at the junkyard. So he had to replace the whole right side of the car. Front end of the right front end, and the frame got bent up. So in order to make everything align properly, you have to take a wrench, or not a wrench, whatever you call it, pull it out, re-weld the frame, straighten it up. It's good as new. It's good as new. No, that's unseen damage. Then grab, a door, front fender, bumper, repaint them the same paint job that, same paint as the rest of the body. So everything will match up. Bada boom, bada bing, boom. Like it ain't never been an accident. And that's similar to how a woman, when she, a 2009 Chevy Impala is similar to a woman who done been, better yet, a Chevy Impala taxi. That Chevy Impala taxi has been used. A lot of bodies done been up in there. Dude, how many people done been in a taxi in a year? Good 1,000 or more that ride a taxi. The brakes be weak, used, front end is highly used. So that's kind of how a woman, when she in 30s and 40s, now she severely used as a 2009 Chevy Impala, riding the carousel, right? All the internal damage, all the destroyed relationships, all the hookups and the flings and the spiritual transfers and the physical transfers and the different STDs and STIs she had to go get checked out with that you don't know she got, but she looked good though. Chick got a body a day for the last half a year. It was 100. Chick said she had 150 bodies in the last 6 months. A lot of damage, but you don't see it. And so that's what I was thinking about. The carousel, it's 304. It's literally street worker and streetwalker problems. Your average feminist thought American woman, liberated, free, who's riding a carousel, has the same problems that a professional 304 streetwalker have. Except the streetwalker is more knowledgeable about what the heck she is. She in the game and she knows she in the game. Whereas your average liberated female don't even know. She's illusional. She maybe know that she in the game, but she glorifies the accumulation of bodies. Whether you might have a streetwalker chick, she just like, she got a addiction, or maybe she, whatever her issue is, she trying, I don't know. One is, they both kind of, I think the regular one who accepts what she is more mentally stable, if you will, than your average narcissistic, delusional, typical American woman who's a feminist, believe that she's the best thing that God's ever created. The carousel, both of these women is riding the carousel. One of them just doing it and knowing what they're doing, but they kind of both the same exact thing. It's just one just halfway doing it without no guidance, without no instruction. So I'm like, what has these chicks been doing since they've been 18, man? While they was in college, you already know they've been, a lot of these, chicks just get ran through, man. And it's like, the damage that take place, a lot of times the pain don't occur until like later in life. When they like not getting a whole bunch of attention like they used to get, like 30s, they hit the wall. Yes, in this society, simps can help extend the wall and back that wall up and kick the can down the highway a little bit so that the women don't have to feel the pain. Simps are like, how to explain a simp? Painkillers. Simps are painkillers. Simps are painkillers. They help the women to avoid feeling the pain of reality and truth. It's like a fuck trap. Simps are like painkillers. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she got a headache, no problem, take this simp pill. And then she don't feel the pain of being fat. Why? Because Simp's gonna give her attention. Simp's gonna take her out to eat. Simp's gonna validate her. Simp's gonna be giving her likes on social media, You know what I mean? And in YouTube videos, simps is the painkillers, pills. That's what simps are, bro. They stop the pain. When she about to, she don't have to look in the mirror because simps will continue. She don't have to be. I was talking to two older. One was black. What was it? I think both of them was older black chicks. Now one of them was a older white chick. She said she don't like the quiet. Well, it's too quiet in there. Why is it quiet? I don't like quiet. And I thought, and the other black chick said the same thing. Older, 50-plus-year-old black chick. She said she don't like no quiet. It's too quiet in here. And me, I like my crib quiet. I like me making noise. Play music or something. Other than that, I don't like no whole bunch of noise. Keep all that down. See, women don't like to be quiet. Westernized women. It's something I was thinking about. They don't like to be quiet. They like a lot of noise, a lot of distractions. Simps hitting them up. That's a distraction. That's a little dopamine pill. You know what I mean? She feel good. She'll never have to feel bad. She'll never have to look in the mirror. She'll never have to be quiet. She hate the quiet. She hate being quiet and alone and introspective. That's why that little what was it? Introspective black women of reform. That was like short lived. What was it? Whatever. Introspective black women of reform. So that was like super short lived. Women don't like to introspect. Most women, they about groups. They're about social, cohesion. They're about noise. They're about the new event. And in this social media culture, they're like bombarded with simp, pain-killing pills. You understand me? They don't have to live in reality, bro. Men, if you suck and your life sucks, you suck. And you gotta look in the mirror, you look at your stomach, you know what I mean? You're like, damn, I need to lose weight. I suck. You say, damn, I need to hit the gym. I suck. You look at your bank account, you say, dang, I suck. Right? You know what I mean? You look in the mirror, you say, dang, this particular area of my life sucks. I have to improve. Right? Oh, my haircut sucks. I gotta change this. Women don't have to look at truth and reality. They don't have to look for what something is. You know what I mean? So, they don't have to look at the truth of nothing. Because they always got a bunch of simps who will, they always got a bunch of simps who go co-sign whatever they talking about. It's crazy. So it's like, dang, they live so it's like the woman riding a carousel, living in feminism, is living in a delusional prison of her own pleasure. I think I coined that. She's living in a prison of her own pleasure. She's a prisoner of her own pleasure, her own vices. And she never has to really pay the piper, so to speak. She never had to live in reality. She doesn't have to be settled into a quiet place and forced to look in the mirror. And if she does look in the mirror and doesn't like what she sees, she'll say, oh, I think I'm getting fat. Throw that on social media. And then there'll be a whole bunch of simps, painkiller pill simp dudes, who will what? Oh, no, Shawty, you look just good. You just thick. Yeah. Right? So like the carousel is laced with dopamine goodies and vices that she never ever. It's like a dream world where she never ever have to. It's like Candyland, bro. It's like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. You know what I mean? She never has to look in the mirror. She never has to feel pain. Therefore, she never has to change nothing. You know what I mean? And then like when men are not biting and men are, the simps ain't biting no more like that, then the pain sets in more so. And then instead of looking within, what are they going to do? Shame men for wanting younger women, 18, 25, that range. Shame men for wanting, young women, 18, 25, you know what I mean? And so now it becomes her survival depends on simps. She cannot survive without the attention of simps, the money of simps, the validation of simps, and the protection of simps. So now that she gets older, there ain't as many simps biting. Now the mirror, the simps, which is her pill, her pain-killing pill. Now it ain't as many of those pain-killing simp dudes around. It ain't as many of those pain-killing simp dudes giving her attention. So age, you see what I mean? So I was just thinking about the carousel, man. A woman is very much like a car, man. The older she get, the more used she get. It can't compare with the 2024 Impala, Chevy Impala. The 2009 used taxi Chevy Impala does not compare with the 2024. It's not even comparable. So now the 2009 is trying to shame customers into buying into this used up old taxi, which is similar to a woman that got ran through during her best years, 18 to 20, 25, and now she used up. Like, where were you all this time? Where you been? Why ain't got no husband, man? So this is something I was thinking about, man. I was just thinking about the carousel and all these different things I'm talking about. Women don't have to look within, man. It's painful to look within many times. You see your strengths, you see your weaknesses, you see what you need to improve upon. But if you never forced through pain or through trauma or some kind of event or some series of events and made to sit down and be alone and to observe and absorb the misery and recalculate, replan, and re-strategize. Women don't have to do that for the most part. This is America, bro. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. So when the fall happens, when the collapse of this place happens, women are going to be completely unprepared for this. They're going to be prepared. They're going to be like, because all they're going to be like, man, that's their problem though, man. I was just thinking, man, all these delusional women who have all of these comforting simps who never have to live in reality. And if they are, if they catch a glimpse of the mirror, they catch a moment of silence where they have to look within, then their demons that's within them, they have to see what's inside of them. Then they're like, oh my God, they cry, throw out the public cry of the, I think I'm fat. And then here come the magical simps to come and, man, it's like I said, she's in a prison of her own pleasure and vices. This American society is nothing but ease for women for the most part. Not the women who actually trying to be decent women, because they have difficulty. But women who just want to enjoy feminism, enjoy the carousel, enjoy liberation, typical American 304, she, who no holds barred. She don't really, she just trying to do her thing and enjoy, live her best life. The reality is she really is destroying, just like the prostitute, she is destroying herself by doing it. She's selling her soul for money. Same thing. Dude, what's the difference, man? One is a straight up transaction, $50 for this, done. Over, with the professional worker chick. Over here, I want a $200 date, and you better not take me to the Cheesecake Factory. Microphone. What's the difference between this $50 prostitute and one that's a $200? That's a dinner 304? Who want to get taken to dinner? This one just want $50 to do what she gonna do. Both of them is prostitutes. Both of them bad. One of them is just a halfway delusional, think she a regular chick, but doing the same extraction methods, yeah, I mean, that a pro is doing. You know what I mean? It's like, but both of these women are selling their soul, well, not souls, selling their integrity and creating the hole within them to be bigger, the gap. Because just as the prostitute, she's a shell. It's an emptiness within her. Yeah, I mean, she doing this stuff for money. And yeah, she don't have to live in reality. No, the streetwalker 304 has to live more so in reality, because essentially, I'm saying, if she on the streets, a lot of these chicks kind of, because now the game changed with the old fans and the private pages and stuff. What was that, backstage? You know, back page they used to have and all that. So women could do all this stuff kind of. Now, you know, they catch it. They set it up and they go to the hotel, you know what I mean? But now they do this, you know, 304ing or professional work, so to speak. Now it's on OnlyFans. But now you got, quote, quote, normal women doing OnlyFans. So it's like, dang, they all prostitutes. But they just, one of them is very confused. It's a confused, because you're supposed to have decent women over here to the right, 304s over here to the left. And there ain't no real different. Like, it ain't no real cohesion between the two. But now you got this, what I call gray area 304s, where you literally cannot tell the difference between your average streetwalker and the chick who is just your average chick working at a, you know, office shop, you know, at a regular store or a regular job. Because she got OnlyFans too. So it's like, it's this gray area hoeing, man. But they both have the emptiness within them. And the woman, and just even your chick that's just a regular, it's difficult for me to call these chicks regular. Because now regulars is 304s and 304s are regular. How many women you know walk around with dresses and modest looking and stuff? Don't you just see yoga pants and tight prostitute clothes? But then now that's the norm, right? So the standard is... So just something I was thinking about, man. 18 to 25, for example, is the best years of a woman's life. And she's spending that on a carousel, creating holes and soul ties within herself, just like the honest with herself, streetwalking chick, pro. Both of them got holes within themselves. Both of them got drinking and alcohol and substance abuse problems. Both of them got a high body count. Now, the pro probably got a higher body count because she might do 5 or 10 dudes a night. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, but this chick might do 1 dude a day. You know what I mean? You know, so it's, you know, it's you know, when I think about this, man, this make your father, you got a daughters, man, you used to be like, man, in this society, you just got to do the best you can to raise your daughter not to be no 304, man. In a 304 society, man. You just got to pray to the Most High to hook you up, man, and put the fear of God in your daughter, man. You know what I mean? But in this society, they want the man to be away, but he is the guy, the priest, the head of the house. But when they flipped it and they put the woman as the head of the house, no, the woman as the head of the house, the state the head of her, but the state don't demand anything of her. The state removes all pain. And it's like all pleasure. See, the state creates a candy land for the woman. So, like I said, the carousel in feminism is like a dream world for the female. She can ride the carousel, she can try this one, try different D's, have different fun, different experiences, and never be shamed. No pain shall take place. It's all a pleasure fest. And when she does feel bad about herself, here come the simp to come make her feel good again. You can't compete with all of this, bro. Think about this, man. I mean, you know, we really look at it. She never had to be in a state where she looking at herself in the mirror. So that means because she ain't got to look in the mirror, she don't have to see the pretty and the ugly. And if she do see ugly, she'll put that on social media, or she'll call her simp and tell him, "Oh, I'm feeling down today. I'm feeling kind of fat." And then, what will the simp do? "Oh, you don't look fat, right?" And he'll just co-sign. So she never, ever, ever. So what's supposed to? The market is supposed to correct itself. The market, if fat chicks supposed to be like pushed over there, like fat. I want the skinny chicks. But then the market is so full of fat chicks that, and the simps are so broken down. Broken down. It's a really wicked, awkward cycle that I don't see ever changing in this setup, man. It's too perfectly constructed for every. It's just. But more specifically, man, that carousel, like I said, the streetwalker and your average thought chick out here has holes within them that can't be fulfilled. You know what I mean? They can't be fulfilled. They too free. They too liberated. They got too much ease of life. Everybody, look, man, everything is plus and minus, but their situation is, at least on the outward side, is all pluses. And if any minuses come, here come the simp Band-Aid dudes to heal their wounds. You feel like oh no, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. So oh your hair ain't growing. Shoot, you look good in that weave, baby. It's always a yes man. You know what I mean? It's always, look, you combine this. The simps are Band-Aid yes men, pain relieving pill dudes. Microphone drop. You got a boo-boo? You hurt your finger? Oh, don't worry. The simp will come over. The Band-Aid simp will come over. Oh, you got a headache? Oh, don't worry. The pain-relieving simp dude will come on over and give you some compliments and help you out, right? You feeling fat? Oh, no. The Band-Aid simp dude will come over, and soothe your ears. Sing sweet compliments and BS in your ear. The simp is a Band-Aid pain pill, you know what I mean? There, be Band-Aid on the finger of a bleeding 304, man. So that's what I was thinking about, man. The chick never had to think about reality. She always be in a pleasure bubble. But what's in her is emptiness, though, because she living the same exact life as a professional 304. They the same exact thing, except one is kind of more sure about what she's doing. Both of them are empty. But yet that guilt is there. And she cannot get past that guilt. She got to look in the mirror. You got to sleep sometimes. And in the sleep, that's why a lot of these women have trouble sleeping, because of all the dirt they done did. You know what I mean? Ain't repented of and changed nothing. You know what I mean? She knows she ain't supposed to be no 304, but look, she take these antidepressants. She take, you know what I mean, the alcohol. Ain't no wrong with drinking, but you could do it too much. You know what I mean? And she doing it because of guilt to, cover all the guilt. You know what I mean? She know, we all know what's right and wrong. It's wrong to steal. It's wrong to kill. We know it's wrong for a woman to have a high body count. We know it's wrong for us to mess with our brother's woman. You know what I mean? These are things that you have common. If you ain't reprobate and have super duper something wrong with you, you got common sense. People, this is what you call common sense. We know what's right. We know what's wrong. All right. We know it's wrong. Walk up to this person, punch him in the face. Right. We know it's wrong. Well, she knows it's wrong to be a monkey branching 304. She knows it's wrong until her mind get callous and reprobate. She knows it's wrong what they, be doing, mistreating these simp dudes. She knows it's wrong. But when everybody is spitting in her ear, and all these simps bringing feel-good pills to her, bro, she don't have to live in reality. The pain, is numbed by the Band-Aid simp. The pain-relieving pill simp, dude. So so she don't really have to live with the pain, man. Pain is one of the main motivators to get you to change. So that's my thoughts, man. That carousel usually just a bubble of pleasure, man. But she got to pay the piper one day when she hit the wall of reality, you know what I mean? So this is something I was thinking about, man. I don't know why I even want to do this video, man, but just I've been focusing on these bras right here, man, because I'm like, they don't live in the reality. They live in a bubble of ease, of life. And there will always be another dude, because dudes don't be having like brotherhood, like what do you say? Like brotherhood mentality. They be sex deprived and thirsty. Hey man, he should. Hey, it's on him. He should be taking care of her. Like if he was doing his job, I wouldn't have to come here and do nothing. It's not your woman, bro. You shouldn't covet your brother's woman. Dudes be purposefully hunting for another dude's woman, man. Simping, man. You know what I mean? Simping, no loyalty, no brotherhood, man. This is a bunch of simps, man. There you go, bruh. You know, I liken when she's on the carousel. Speaking, we talking about carousel. Carousel is a ride that's in the carnival. Also at the carnival, you see people walking a tightrope. You know what I mean? With they holding that long bar and they balancing themselves on the tightrope. But if they fall, they got what? A net there to catch them. You know, a big net. They go, and they fall. Most of the time, I don't never see them fall. They be riding a bike on that tightrope. I'm like, dang, these niggas got balance. I mean, that's dope, bro. They be walking against that tightrope with like a little one-wheeled bike. You know what I mean? That's dope. That's tight, man. They be doing some out cold stuff at the carnival, bro. I be seeing I ain't watched the carnival in years, actually. You know, when they be doing swinging from one bar to the next bar, like the swings, one dude hold the other dude by his feet, but they'll be having no net at the bottom, bro. You know what I mean? They don't got no net at the bottom, bro. Like, so, but I liken the simps. I might go to a carnival. I ain't seen no amazing crap in a minute like that. But I liken the simps to the safety net that's under those people that be on a tightrope. And that help her cushion the fall. If she has a boo-boo, oh, my elbow. No problem, a simp will be right there to massage that. Oh, she had a boo-boo, she cut her finger. No problem, a simp will be right there to protect, to put a Band-Aid on and make you feel better. Oh, you fell down from the tightrope. No problem. The simp net is right here to catch you when you fall. Oh gosh, man. So, what all you can do is let these chicks crash and burn on their own. Some of the chicks that actually want to change, yeah, you can tell them some. But they in too much fun, they in too much la la land, they in too much freedom, they in too much pleasure. The carousel is easy, ain't no pain, ain't no results, ain't no repercussions, and ain't really nothing you can really talk to them about. Sitting with the women at the table, talking about issues in the black community and all that stuff. Why? And maybe if it's your sister or cousin or something like that, maybe they'll listen. But, you know, maybe they'll listen. But in general, nah, they having too much fun, bro. The system got to crash and burn. Sit back with your popcorn. So that's the only way they're going to learn. You know what I mean? The only way they're going to learn is when the system crash and burn. And so it's doing that now, you know what I mean? Gradually or whatever, but just something I was thinking about, man. Dang, another long video. I didn't mean to make this video this long, but yeah, man, just thinking about how the women riding a carousel. I'm looking at these chicks, I'm like, all right, let me look back on this dating site. I had a lot of women hit me up, man. Locally and abroad. I don't ever contact women on here. I don't like their photos. I don't favorite them or none of that unless they do me first. This chick 24. Colombia. Good looking piece of meat, man. You know, skinny in shape with this. All right, just some regular long hair, good looking piece of meat for this Hispanic. I don't know how to read all this, but she's a humble, understanding, good natured woman. Well, she ain't got her booty and butt crack out, so and titties. So maybe you know. But so I'm looking at. All right, so if I'm have a wifey type chick, I'm looking at number one, her age, because her age is going to kind of determine her moldability. Is she 25, 30, 35? I done figured that she's been on the carousel so long, broken relationships, divorces, that take a piece of something out of the woman if she actually cared about that dude. That's a piece of a man that's in her. Plus the physicals, all these different things. The dude, these broken relationships leave, even if she had no kid and nothing like that, it leave traces, imprints of the previous dude. He treated her wrong. So now she come in this relationship. Oh, she might come in this with more baggage. You see what I mean? That's one of the main things about the carousel. I should have mentioned this earlier, but baggage. Maybe I'll name this video "Baggage of the Carousel." You know what I mean? Like a. Speaking of carousel, you got the carousel at the airport, the luggage carousel, and these women be carrying around a whole bunch of luggage from previous relationships. That luggage carousel just get filled up and never ends and never ends. Every year she put more baggage on there. Now, of course, is she a virgin and all that? Is she a 30-year-old virgin? Okay, that's better than really, I'll take a 30-year-old virgin better than a 21-year-old ran through chick. I mean, it would depend on some factors, but if she an actual real virgin, ain't not an American version of a virgin, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying, the imprint, man. So the carousel put a lot of baggage on this female, a lot of miles on this female. Every year she get more baggage, more emotional baggage, physical baggage, wear and tear. Her best years is 18, you know what I mean, and what, 25 is what I guess the standard everybody say. Even if you look at older men. Hey, even look, when you, what was it, the Playboy magazine, Maxim magazine, they always want what, 18, 19, 20, 22-year-old chicks. Why? Because that's what men want. Men made Maxim popular. Men made the Playboy, try to, I don't watch Playboy, you know what I mean? But not no more. But my point is, these are what men want. Young, fresh, good-looking women. So, and it's just in us. We want somebody that's young, tender, and moldable. The more life experience you got. So a woman said, "Oh, I'm more experienced now." They try to take in what applies to men and apply it to themselves. Oh, we age like wine. I get better with age. No, you don't. You're a woman. Men, we get better with age. More wise, better looking, all these different things. Well, depending on, some women like Grace, some chicks got daddy issues, but you got older dudes with good looking young chicks all the time. So whether you regular, whether you got a lot of money, it doesn't really, it just, age is a good thing. We can still have kids until the day we die. But yeah, man, that's something I was thinking about. The baggage. It's probably kind of cute. The baggage of the carousel. She just keep loading more baggage on there, loading more baggage, more emotional baggage, more broken relationship baggage, more distrust baggage. And then when you include, look at this 42, 45-year-old chick. What I want a 45-year-old chick, man? What I want a 40-year-old broad? Yeah, she looked good, but where was she 20 years ago? 22 years ago when you was 18. You know what I mean? Now you 40. 40, it's still some good looking 40-year-old bras, man, but you ain't as good looking as you were 22 years ago at 18. This chick 47, she got some big bazombas. Shoot. Dang. And them mugs sitting on the table. But that's what she got to all. Is she blowing bubble gum? Come on, man. Can't let the horn go, man. She can't let the game go. But yeah, I just looking through this, man. I said, man, these women have destroyed their lives, wasted. 32 years old. Where were you 10 years? All right, 32. Let me see. Yeah, where was you 14 years ago when you was 18? What happened to your life? How many dudes you done let ride the carousel? How much baggage you get in your luggage carousel? 32. I don't know. This may seem like a harsh video, but what I'm saying is that a woman, chick favoritism. Let me see who's this. There be some ugly chicks too. Don't get me wrong. This is a chunky black chick. Weave, 29, fat. Well, I consider fat because I'm looking at this is like a 4, something like that. But if she, she probably think herself higher than that. But this chick is 24-year-old chick. She cute, black chick, braids. I don't like that. 5 foot. Let me see. 5'1". She look humble though. Shorter than a mother. Let's see. But I don't deal with women that don't contact me. I don't really even look at their profile. See how tall this chick is. No answer. But yeah, man, I'm just looking through these profiles. I'm like, man, how many, why you got no man? Where your man at? How many relationships did you leave? That's what American Western culture breeds, just a bunch of broken relationships, a bunch of narcissistic women. This bro, that's funny. She wearing a dress, but the dress showing her nipples through the dress. Like she just like put some cold ice cubes on there or something. Women be knowing what they doing, man, because their whole thing is about their image. And so if their image is, all right, I'm going to close this video out. So they know what they be doing, how they be dressing, how they be doing. Their whole thing is about their main attractiveness that they have that the man want is their beauty. So, they dress in certain ways to accentuate certain things. They ain't stupid. You know what I mean? They know how to catch a man and all that. But I don't know, just something I was thinking about, man. This chick, 21, cute, dark-skinned chick. Look like she got braids, but mainly her real hair. I like dark-skinned chicks. But I don't like no braids. This chick, 19, cute. She got braids, fake braids. Tight, compact body, moldable. You know what I mean? Can follow your program, man. 19, it was 20, it was 19. Both of them dark-skinned. 21. That's what I'm saying, man. Options. Not no, when you it's kind of like that baggage, man. You don't want to deal with that. The older chick, she having reminiscent sessions of the last 100 dudes she done been with. I ain't saying you can't take her in, man, but you gotta consider that when you're dealing with a woman with a high body count, and that's another thing women shame. Men who want women with low or no body counts. Because they don't got it, they want to shame you to accept low qualityness from them. I don't even know if low qualityness is a word. Maybe I just made it up. But same thing with the passport bros. They want to shame black men on the plantation back to low qualityness and getting abused and mistreated by them. Be our utilities. Don't go over there and have a good life. Stay here and get this low qualityness that we offering you. If you don't, you weak because you can't get women in your own. It's like, instead of humbling down and saying, you know what, we need to change. Nah, that ain't what a narcissist do. They shame the person for leaving and they need to come back on the plantation and get some more of this abuse. So when y'all see women shaming, that's like somebody that's drowning. When y'all see black women shaming, you know what I mean? And not just black women, women in general, shaming men for doing something that's productive for themselves. Like, we want younger, fresher, tighter women with less mileage and way less body count and, 18 and, 20 or whatever. Oh, you want to rob the cradle, don't you? No, I want a fresh, imprintable, good-looking female who'll follow my instructions. Oh, you're controlling. Here comes the shame. Oh, you're controlling and insecure. Yes, Sammy, or you want to go to Japan or Philippines or whatever. Oh, you want a woman who's going to do what you tell her to do. Like, That's like saying, oh, you want a soft pillow. I'm going to shame you for wanting a soft pillow. So the shame, man. Women say, man, I don't know. I just wanted to chat it up with you brothers, man. I'm feeling compelled to do so. You gotta watch out for all this crap, man. A woman riding a carousel, man, she just acquiring more luggage, more baggage, man, more suitcases. Every year they go back, acquiring baggage, acquiring more distrust, acquiring more spiritual soul ties, acquiring different physical, disease, and these different things, and it don't work for them. Having more partners don't work for women, because then a man who have common sense gonna look at her past and look at her body count and say, you know what? She cute. She got some tattoos and all that. I'm just gonna keep her as one of my chicks. You know what I mean? My girlfriend, but I ain't gonna really take her seriously. And you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep her on what they say, at arm's length, not let her too close. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And I mean, if a woman, she choosing and she cool, yeah, she might have some tats. She got some problems. She grew up in America. She gonna have some quirks and some bumps and bruises. You know what I mean? I ain't saying she gotta be super perfect, but the point is, if she got femininity and follow your instructions, that's cool. So all you can, if she say she gonna, follow what you say, cool, whatever. You only gonna really know her by what she do. Then, just understand that because of all these carousel, free life, unrestricted feminist lifestyle, you know what I mean, that she, the cesspool she done grew up in America, very likely she gonna be dissatisfied with being with you. She gonna be up out of there. So I don't know, man. Anyways, don't want to drag this video too long. Hopefully y'all found some value in this video. Oh my gosh, I did not expect this to be this long again. Anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe. Understanding the woman, the carousel, the baggage, the luggage, the suitcases. It all goes along with it, brothers. Like, share, and subscribe if you will. Donate to the channel if you want to. Support this channel. Email me if you want, using all the links in the description. Peace, brothers.